Today on Running to Him.
We will be tempted. Will we abandon our desire to serve God and sin, or will we focus on God and win? Today's reading is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, 8 through 19, and we'll concentrate on verses 11 through 13. 1 Corinthians 10, 11 through 13 says, "Now I know these things happened to them as an example, and they were written for our instruction, upon whom the ends of the ages have come. Therefore let him who thinks he stands take heed that he does not fall. No temptation has overtaken you but such as is common to man, and God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you are able, but with the temptation will provide the way of escape also, so that you will be able to endure." Now, 1 Corinthians 10:13 was one of the first verses I memorized. Unfortunately, the context was a little off, but it did help me through some of the early temptations, and even now when it comes to mind, as do other methods of dealing with temptation. The context of this verse concerns what the Israelites did in the desert over their 40 years of wandering. Paul repeats the incidences to the Corinthians to remind them that those in the stories directly rebelled against God. He later ties the argument to eating food dedicated to idols. Instead, we must be careful not to get tied up into foolish arguments, but remain focused on glorifying God in our thoughts and our actions. And I'd like to say a few words about our facing temptations of any kind. We as humans depend on significance and security in our lives, and will respond depending on which is being threatened through the temptation. How we understand that temptation will help us to either overcome or succumb to the temptation. Men predominantly look for significance in their lives. They want to be the person to whom others look to. Generally, men struggle with being humble. They view that character trait as being weak and docile. The television program Home Improvement epitomizes truth through the character of Tim, the toolman Taylor. He always sought to make things bigger, faster, more powerful, to show his dominance. He couldn't even be humble when he destroyed a Chevy Nomad station wagon. Therefore, most men will be tempted to establish their dominance or virility, to show that they are in charge and can handle the situation. Women, on the other hand, focus more on security. They want to feel secure in their situation, and therefore they are much more willing to show affection towards someone who makes them feel secure. Their temptations will, and many times, focus on that offer of security. To see this need in action, let's look at Genesis 3, where Satan offered the fruit to Eve. What could be more secure than being just like God if she ate the fruit? Now, there will be exceptions to the rule. Men will generally like to be mothered by their wives at some point in their lives. Women want to be seen as important to their husbands for something other than when he wants a little playtime. But the general concept holds. So the next time you're tempted, ask yourself, am I being attacked because of security and significance? You'll be surprised.
Thank you for listening. We pray that today's devotion was meaningful to you. We would love to hear from you. You can use either Facebook or YouTube to like, subscribe, share, and tell others about us. If you would like to contact us, you can reach me at phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.